Hello, and welcome to the very first edition of Beachside Conversations with Dr. Lee. This is where Dr. Lee answers your questions about your care here on the sunny, sandy beach of Greystone Chiropractic. Well, they're about to begin, so let's join.
So, Dr. Lee, I've been coming for about 6 months now, and I'm still experiencing the same pain that I presented at my first appointment. And so I was just wondering, when you think this pain will go away?
Well, I appreciate that question, and it's definitely a concern. Do you remember the first day you were here and when we did all the analysis 6 months ago? We kind of came up with an idea of what was going on. Do you remember what the concerns were on your x-rays and your findings?
Not specifically.
Do you remember how long those concerns were there or when it developed?
Probably for a long time, maybe 10 plus years.
Yeah, a lot of times the concerns that we find, those subluxations that are compressing nerves and irritating the body's ability to function properly, a lot of times that stuff begins decades before you actually feel it. The way the nervous system actually presents information in that only 10% of that communication is related to what you feel or symptoms.
Okay.
So the 90% that is concerned with everything else, which is movement, motor control, muscles, and organs, specifically all the organs, cells, and tissues, and all the functions that really power your whole system, those make up about 90% of what the nervous system is actually doing and transmitting. So I'm really concerned with that 90%. Even though you feel the 10% and it doesn't feel great when it hurts, the idea is to get healing and health back to those areas that have been dysfunctional for so long, over a decade.
Okay.
So it's going to take a little time. So
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Consistency is really key in order to help that heal.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
My mom to come and see you, but she doesn't believe in chiropractic care. What could I tell her so I could get her to come?
Yeah, that's a really common question. Thank you. A lot of people do kind of when they first come in, they say, you know, I never really believed in what you do, or I never needed you. And I love that because it kind of opens up a conversation to talk a little bit about why everybody needs chiropractic and why it's not something that you need to believe in. It's like gravity. You don't have to believe in it or study it to know that it works. You drop your keys, they're going to hit the floor pretty immediately. So the way chiropractic works is not only because it helps people feel better, it helps because it's actually addressing the concerns in the nervous system that cause your health to deteriorate over time. If you neglect your teeth, for instance, for 35 or 40 years, what's going to happen to them?
They're gonna rot.
They're going to rot and deteriorate and get, really gross. The spine is no different. If you neglect it for any length of time and it doesn't, get cared for regularly, it's going to wear down. It's not going to serve you well. So you don't have to really believe in that. You know that if you don't take care of something, it's not going to do well. So the best thing we can do is talk with that person and just open the conversation. Exactly what is their goal and what can we do to help them achieve those goals. So it is a really common thing, but you don't need to believe in it for it to work. It works no matter what. It just may not immediately help you feel better. In time, as your body starts to heal and function better, then you'll start to heal and feel better. So that's the great thing about chiropractic.
Thank you, Dr. Lee.
Yes, ma'am.
Heads up! For joining us for our very first Beachside Conversations with Dr. Lee. Well, the water looks great. I'm gonna jump in. See you next time.